Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. And this week's video, now that the Junk Wax Hockey Draft project is wrapped up, thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't seen it, go back and check it out. We are going to embark on a new kind of a grouping of videos, I guess, with some older box breaks that I've done over the past year or two, trying to put them kind of contextually. So this is the first week we're going to do is probably my favorite box break of all time. This is one I did probably about a year ago, so the footage is a little bit dated. This is 1984 Topps, an entire box of 1984 Topps. What a great experience that was. So we're going to break this up into three videos. Video one for the first half, video two, because otherwise they're like an hour long. Nobody wants to watch an hour-long video. So first video this week is going to be the first half of the box. Second week, next week is going to be the other half. And then the third week is going to be the grading reveal for how I did on the grades on some of those cards. So enjoy, and let's get into the box break. 1984 Topps, let's go. Okay, everybody. Oh, boy. I don't know if you can tell, I'm pretty excited. Now, up till now, I've been doing boxes, early junk wax. So usually 1990, 1991. Every once in a while, a little slight departure from that, but nothing like this. This is new. So folks, this has been the goal all along, is kind of scratch, claw, a little bit of profit here, a little bit of profit there. Eventually get into some older boxes. So I'm pretty excited. This is my first kind of what have I done? I did like an 87, 88 box of minis, O-Pee-Chee minis, which are pretty cheap. I did a box of 89.90. I don't think I did that on camera, though. But nothing like this. So this is the first time I've gone considerably earlier. So here we go, folks. 1984-85 Topps Hockey. Oh, my goodness. And this box is in phenomenal shape. So it's BBC East Baseball Card Exchange certified. Picked it up at an auction. Actually got a really good deal on it. It's Topps, not O-Pee-Chee. So a couple quick things. O-Pee-Chee is more valuable, that's true. But here's the thing. The O-Pee-Chee set for 84-85 has like 400 cards. The Topps set only has 150. So there are a few rookies in the O-Pee-Chee set that you won't get in Topps. Most notably, I think it's Doug Gilmour and Cam Neely are the two that you won't get in Topps. But the rest of the best cards... Steve Yzerman rookie, in here. Tom Barasso rookie, in here. Pat Verbeek, in here. Dave Andrechuk, in here. Who else am I missing? I don't know, but like Gretzky base, Gretzky all-star. You got guys like Guy Lafleur, Mike Bossy. I mean, this is just loaded. And Ray Bourque. There's only 150 in the set. So in a box of Topps, you're actually way more likely to get one of the good cards rather than the O-Pee-Chee box, because you get the same number of cards. But the O-Pee-Chee, there's so much more junk in that box that you're diluting your chances of getting a good hit. So it's true. Yzerman rookie worth less here in the Topps variant, but I think probably you're more likely to get one. So, oh man, am I excited about this. So we're going to crack into this box here if I can get this wrapper off without wrecking everything. I want to be real gentle here. So I've already kind of mentioned some of the best cards. Barasso, Andrechuk, Verbeek. Of course, Steve Yzerman is the one that you're looking for. Steve Yzerman, of course, the Gretzky base card is great. If you can get one of those cards, either the Gretzky or the Yzerman, to be a PSA 10, you will more than pay off the cost of the box. So there is a gamble here. You know, it's more expensive. I don't want to get into too much to the specifics of how much I paid for it, but the deal I got was really great. The cost of actually shipping it from the auction site, which is in like Dallas, to here, was as much as I paid for the box. But oh my goodness! And of course, there's gum in there too. So with the gum, you got to be careful, because gum's gonna wreck some of those cards too. You can feel that gum on there. Oh my goodness! So, and this is crazy. This is plastic pack. It's not even wax. So I love that, because it's way harder to have fudged with it. So in doing my research on whether to pick up this box or not, that was one of the features. So like, I bought an 89.90 box, and I'm pretty sure it was tampered with. An entire box, not a single Brian Leetch rookie, not a single Joe Sakic rookie. Pretty sure I got hosed on that one. That's what I get for buying off of eBay, and it wasn't BBCE certified, and I learned my lesson. So I'm glad I did that with a cheap box, relatively cheap, of $89.90. But here we go. Let's take out some packs here. Gently. We'll do a half a box, and then we'll take a break. Oh my goodness, guys. I am so excited about this. Stevie Yzerman, one of my favorite players ever. So super excited. The only hard thing is going to be selling it. I'm not really good, so keeping the Yzerman, I mean, as much as I would love to. Oh, man. So old. So nice. Let's check the quality of these cards. Oh, man. Well, that sucks. The very first card is the gum card. Oh, it actually came off pretty easy. But there's still a lot of residue on there. But that is a Paul Coffey All-Star. Super cool. Super cool. Just dump those in there, I guess. Okay, here we go. Dave Poulin. Pat Riggins was an All-Star, actually, this year, believe it or not. Michel Goulet. Oh, I thought that was an Yzerman in my first pack. Michel Goulet All-Star card. That's kind of cool. We'll keep the cooler ones kind of off to the side here. Some of them will sleeve up right away, but Greg Stefan, Bill Hajt, Brian Trottier All-Star. What do you think, brothers? Could they have been brothers? Goulet and Trottier, maybe? Ken Morrow. Glenn Resch, Chico Glenn Resch. Barry Beck, Doug Kearns, Mike Liute, John Ogrodnik, Pat Verbeek rookie card, and Barry Peterson. So there's my first hit. A Pat Verbeek rookie card. That is nice. That's nice. You know what? Do I got a light here? Let me see if this makes it better or worse. Oh, too bright. Go down. Let's put a little bit of extra light here, though, I think, hey? I think that's probably better. Pat Verbeek. That is a pretty clean card, guys. That is pretty clean. Pat Verbeek rookie card. Let's go ahead and sleeve that up. Pat Verbeek, I wish, I'm recording on my phone, so I don't have it to kind of look stuff up, but Pat Verbeek had a surprisingly good career. Look him up. Check his overall points. I'm pretty sure he passed the 1,000-point barrier. I think he's in the Hall of Fame, right? Pat Verbeek. Come on, get in there. Pat Verbeek. Plus, with only 150 cards, you would think that I'll probably get a set out of this, a set or two even, just with opening packs. So that's one pack. We got a Trottier All-Star, Michel Goulet, Paul Coffey. Man, that's too bad it was a gum card. And Pat Verbeek. Another All-Star is the gum card, hey? Dennis Potvin. So you have to remember, this is right kind of after the end of the Islanders dynasty, at the beginning of the Oilers. So the Islanders still had a really good team. They still had Bossy, Potvin, Trottier, all those guys. They just couldn't keep up with the young guns in Edmonton. Rich Preston. Who is this guy? Ritso Siltanen. Don't remember him. Bill Hajt. Yari Curry, second team All-Star card. Very nice. Very nice. A little off-center, but very sharp. Very sharp. We'll sleeve that one up here in a second. Real Cloutier. Doug Jarvis. Dave Babbage. Nice. Tony Tanti with the old Flying V Canucks uniform, hey? Hey, I know this guy. Look at that. Ray Bork. Beautiful. Little off-center bottom to the top, which is too bad because the sides are actually even. Ray Bork. We'll sleeve that one up too. Mike Foligno. Oh, who's this guy? I've heard of him. Wayne Gretzky. Oh, guys, that looks centered. Nice. Oh, that's a beautiful card. That's really, oh, maybe a little ting on the corner on the bottom, but that's beautiful. That's nice. All right, we'll sleeve that one up. Boy, what a pack. Yari Curry's base card is in there. Very nice. Boy, that one's even more centered. Charlie Simmer, part of the Triple Crown line. Brad Park. Brad Park! I didn't know both A, he was still playing at this time, and B, that he played for the Red Wings ever. I had no idea. 2 packs. Oh my goodness. Already got a Gretzky, Curry. Boy, this may end up being a super good investment. Okay, come on, Stevie Yzerman. Stevie Yzerman, come on, bud. Get that gum off of there, Mr. Doug Jarvis. Yeah, that's wrecked. Just keep these cards over here. Oh, so speak of the devil, Dennis Potvin All-Star, hey? Oh, I thought that was him too. Every time I see a Red Wings card, I'm sure it's him. Dwight Foster? Okay, sure. Rick Kehoe. Rod Langway, first team All-Star. I had no idea. John Anderson, Mike Zook, Mike O'Connell, John Tonelli from that Islanders dynasty, Steve Payne, James Patrick. I think that's a rookie. Yeah, it is. I don't know if that's worth keeping out, but whatever. Dennis Marouk, Steve Larmer, another Steve Larmer, and Doug Kearns. Steve Larmer, that's not a rookie, though. Hey, no. No. Boy, that Gretzky card, guys. I mean, I haven't looked at it closely, but it looked like minimum a 9. Minimum a 9. Clean, nice corners, centered. Don't be the Yzerman rookie with the gum. Eddie Johnston. Checklist, hey? Now there are people who really collect these checklists. Bob Crawford. Real Cloutier again. Mike Bossy All-Star. Nice. Very nice. Rod Langway All-Star again. Michel Goulet All-Star again. Another James Patrick rookie. Dennis was I keeping that one out? Yeah, maybe. Dennis Marouk. Larry Robinson. Big Bird. Look at that, hey? Nice. Larry Robinson. Dennis Marouk. Daryl Sutter. Mike Ramsey, Chico Glenresh, Ed Beers. Don't remember him. Ed Beers. Although, to be honest, in 1984, I was 4 years old, so most of the guys that I know here are just guys that were playing after this date. Alright, Rayo Ruotsalainen, I do remember him. That's the gum card. Eddie Johnston, just in case I got one... well, I got the last one was him. That was wrecked. Dan Bouchard, Mark Taylor, Paul Coffey All-Star. Very nice. Very nice. Brian Sutter, Tom Barasso All-Star. You want to surprise, if you don't know anything about Tom Barasso's career, go look at his rookie year. You may know, if you're a junk wax kind of aficionado, Ed Belfour had like a rookie year for the ages. He won the Vezina, the Jennings, and the Calder trophies for best goalie, lowest goals against, and rookie of the year. Barasso did it too, and I'm tempted to say he also won the Hart. I can't remember, but he had like one of the most incredible rookie seasons, so he was an all-star his rookie year. Dale Hawerchuk. Beautiful card. Man, beautiful. Joe Sorella, Mike Foligno, Dino Cicerelli, Rod Langway, Denny Savard, John O'Gronick. Every time I see those Red Wings cards, speak of the devil, Tom Barasso rookie card. That is clean. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Pretty centered. Maybe a little something there on the back, though. Beautiful. Let's just sleeve a couple of these ones over here up. The Barasso, we want to sleeve that one up. Put that straight into a case. The Gretzky. So we'll just put that here so you guys can see it. Gretzky. We'll put the Yuri Curry All-Star in this pile. And we'll put the Curry base card in the, I don't know, what do we call this? The good stack? Can we call it that? Did I get a Paul Coffey or is that an All-Star card back here? What was that? You know, I'm going to put that Bossy in a sleeve too. Larry Robinson. Man, these are some good cards. Probably in the end, they're all going to be put into some sort of protection, all of these ones. But for now, we'll just stick with the superstars, hey? See if I can actually get this one in there. Mike Bossy. Did you know, on this All-Star game, I think, was it this one? No, there was an All-Star game where Bossy and Gretzky played on a line. I had no idea. That would have been something, hey? One of the greatest goal scorers ever and the greatest passer of all time. That would have been something. Boy, that is a beautiful Gretzky card right there. And last but not least, let's sleeve up this Raybor card. It's nice. Oof. Boom. All right, let's keep going. Come on, Stevie. Come on, Stevie. Let's go, bud. Oh, not the gum card. Messier. Messier's All-Star card. He doesn't actually have a base card in this set, only the All-Star. Rod Langway, Al McAdam, Rick Kehoe, another Rod Langway, Laurie Boschman, Dennis Potvin All-Star, Doug Kearns. Why am I getting so... Don't drop that. John O'Grodnick, thought it was Yzerman. Murray Bannerman? I don't remember him, but check out that mask. That is awesome. Mike Liute, Lanny McDonald. Look at that mustache. Look at that guy. Wow. John Ludwig, another Tom Barasso rookie card. Boy, that one's even more centered. Oh my goodness. That one's even nicer for sure. Wow. That's a beautiful card. Tom Barasso. So, true or false? Answer in the comments. Tom Barasso is the greatest American goaltender of all time. Discuss. I mean, I don't know. What are your other options? John Van Beesbrook, I think, is American, right? Mike Richter. I don't know who else. I mean, Ryan Miller, right? More recent. Well, I've got like 3 John O'Grodnicks and no Steve Yzerman, so I'm not super happy about that. Ooh, this pack got a little munched. This one maybe took a little damage. The gum card, Dan Daou, Pat Riggin, Ron Duguay. Look at that hair, guys. Look at that hair. A man above men. Laurie Boschman. Nevin Markward. Oh yeah, there's a Ron Francis in here too. Ray Neufeld, Eddie Johnston, Mike Foligno, Yari Curry. Boy, I'm getting some really nicely centered cards here. That's rare for these older ones. That's great. Joe Sorrella, Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky! Yes. Second Wayne Gretzky. Also, pretty, that's a little off center. Little off center. Brian Bellows. I wonder if Gretzky and Curry will come together in packs. I don't know. Ivan Boldrias, Bernie Federko, Guy Lafleur, the Flower. Boy. Man, this is so much fun. So much fun. Guy Lafleur. Come on. Let's get that Yuri Curry and that Gretzky sleeved up. I'm not even, like, usually when I do this, if I'm doing, junk wax cards, I just put them in sleeves and I'll maybe put them in top loaders later, but I'm just doing it now. Let's just get it done. And Gretzky. Boy, that is a beautiful card. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Oh, come on, Stevie. Where are you, bud? Just statistically speaking, I should get at least 2, maybe 3 in this box. Oh, man. Did I just throw out a card with that gum? What did I just do? Nope. But the gum card was a Gretzky All-Star, but it seems to actually not have been impacted. It's wickedly off-center, but yeah, it looks okay. That's cool. Gretzky All-Star, Trottier, Reu Rootsline and Tom Fergus, Mike Bossy All-Star, Larry Pate, Dan Dow, Mel Bridgman, Mike O'Connell, Pat Verbeek rookie, like that, Ed Beers, Bernie Federko, Pete Peters I didn't know he played for the Bruins, Steve Payne, and Glenn Hanlon. I always associate Pete Peters with the Philadelphia Flyers. I thought that's where he spent most of his days, didn't he? Maybe I'm wrong. Pat Verbeek. Okay, Pat. See you there. We see you, Pat. And let's sleeve up that Gretzky. This one, probably not good enough to go into grading. Not only was it wickedly off-center, but it was the gum card, so it probably has some surface residue stuff going on there that I'm sure I would see if I pay closer attention, put a light on it and such, but for the time being, there we go. Oh, let's keep it rolling. Seems like that first card is almost always an all-star, hey? Rod Langway. Doug Jarvis, Larry Playfair, Larry Pate again, Dave Poulin, Paul Coffey All-Star. Paul Coffey All-Star, very nice. Bob Bourne, Gilles Perreault, like Gilbert Perreault? Yeah. Rob Ramage, oh man, I got some Red Wings. Ivan Boldriev, John Ogrodnik, what is... Oh, Stevie! Oh... Stevie Yzerman. Oh, that is nice. That is nice. There's a bit of a surface. There's a little white dot right there. How's the back? Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, wow. Stevie Yzerman. Beautiful. Well, it's not a 10. Because I can already see an ink issue where there's a little white. Can you see that? There's a little white dot right there. I don't think that's gonna rub off. I think that's on the card. Yeah. Too bad. But it's a beautiful looking card. I will be very excited to go over these with more of a fine-tooth comb later and see what we have. I'm really not used to a situation where, like, normally these 1990 cards that I do, it's like, if you're not going to get, if you don't have a real good shot at 10, you shouldn't even send it in, because the margins just aren't there. But for these cards, I mean, probably even an 8, you're probably making your money back from grading. I don't know. Oh, Stevie, that's beautiful. I think I missed a few. Pete Peters, Denny Savard, Dave Babich. All right, so we got our first Stevie. Yes. So maybe the secret, there was like 3 Detroit Red Wings in that pack. Maybe that's what I have to look for. Bob Bourne is the gum card today. Risto Saltinen. Paul Coffey, another All-Star. Ray Neufeld, Mark Taylor, Greg Stefan, Rick Kehoe, Dennis Maruk, Glenn Hamlin, Bernie Nichols. Boy, when was his rookie year? Only a couple years before. Daryl Sutter, Doug Wilson. Back-to-back packs. Oh, wow. This one's a little more off-center. Has a little white dot there, too. Not in the same place, though. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, well, I figured I'd get at least 2 in the box. I'm only a quarter of the way through, and I've already got 2, so that's a good... that is an excellent, excellent start. Oh, feel the gum sliding around, which is actually good, because it maybe means that it's not damaging the cards. Oh, there it goes. It was Messier, too. Yeah, it actually seems okay. It doesn't seem like it really damaged it. Yeah, no, a little bit. Just too bad. Messier All-Star. Okay, here we go. Laurie Boschman. Let's get another Yzerman, how about? Or actually, Gretzky base would be good, too. Don Beaupre, Eddie Johnston. Okay. Stefan Persson, Mark Taylor, Dave Lewis, Mike Liute, Don Lever, Mel Bridgman, Ed Beers, Mike O'Connell, Mike Ramsey, Glenn Hamlin. The only one I haven't really gotten yet is that Dave Anderchuk. Dave Anderchuk. Hey, here's a stat that may surprise you. Dave Anderchuk, I'm pretty sure he's for sure top 5 all-time power play goals. He might have been like top 2 though. I remember being super surprised. Dan Daou. Boy, I'm getting a lot of these guys. Ray Neufeld, Michel Goulet All-Star, Stefan Persson, Rick Kehoe, Dan Bouchard, Brian Sutter, Bob Murray, Mel Bridgman, Tom Liziak, Gilles Perreault, John Ogrodnik, looks like the Yzerman card, Rob Ramage, Marcel Dion. Forgot he's in here too. Marcel Dion, yeah. Nice. Oh, this one's got some damage to it. Shoot. Alright, well, so be it. So be it. Oh. This is so much fun. Alright. Pat Riggin is the gum card today. Michel Goulet All-Star. There's a Messier All-Star that's not been gummed. With a Paul Coffey All-Star. Got the whole Edmonton lineup going. Rich Preston, Dennis Potvin All-Star, Tom Fergus, Mike Bossy. There it is. I didn't have that one yet either. Mike Bossy. Oh, that's a little off top to bottom, but still very nice. Barry Peterson, Charlie Simmer, Yari Curry. Very nice. Nicely centered. Rick Vive, captain. James Patrick, the rookie, I think. Michel Goulet and Larry McDonald. Lanny McDonald, sorry. Did I say Larry just now? I think I did. I actually live in Calgary, so Lanny kind of a big deal here. I mean, the Flames won their only cup in 80, whatever it was, 89, I think. I didn't grow up here, I just live here now. And he was the captain at the time. Bob Froese, Dan Daou, Dennis Potvin All-Star, Bob Froese, okay. Eddie Johnston, Larry Pate, Steve Larmer, Lanny, Chico Glenresh, Mike Ramsey, Steve Payne, Rick Middleton, nifty Rick Middleton. One of the first guys to really use his skates to kind of kick the puck around. That's kind of cool. Brian Bellows, this was second year card, I think, yeah. Mike O'Connell. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 packs, and we'll take a break. Is my camera still on? It is. Well, that's convenient. I should probably keep an eye on that, but... Okay, what do we got? Gum card. Bob Bourne. Sorry, Bobby. Greg Stefan. Bill Hadged. Okay, let's not keep doing this, guys. Dan Bouchard, Pat Riggin, Don Beaupre, Brian Trottier All-Star. Brian Trottier player card. Actually, I don't think I had that one yet. That's cool. Gilles Perreault, Greg Gilbert, Mike Bossy, very nice. Boy, that's really nice. A little off bottom top. Yari Curry, okay. Very nice. Rod Langway, Mike Liut, and Michel Goulet. Let's just go over here. Okay, Keith Brown with some gum. Maybe we should try the gum, hey? Wayne Gretzky All-Star. I know that guy. Really off-centered, though. But still, you know, it's Gretzky. Eddie Johnson, Bob Bourne. 2 in 1 pack. Okay, sure. We'll take that. Can you imagine if you were a kid and you pulled that? You'd probably be super stoked. Rick Kehoe, Paul Coffey All-Star. Ron Sutter, Brian Bellows, Tony Tanti, Marcel Dion. A little bit of damage on that one still. Seems like all of those ones have a little bit. John Tonelli, Doug Wilson, Rob Ramage. Let's just get these last 2 done. So only one Gretzky base card right now, I think, right? But I've gotten like 4 Gretzky All-Stars. Al McAdam. Yuri Curry All-Star. I don't know if I got that one yet. Did I? I don't remember. Real Cloutier, Brian Trottier All-Star. Risto Silton and Doug Jarvis. Stefan Persson, Dennis Potvin's player card. Mike Bossy's player card. Al Jensen, Steve Larmer, Mike Ramsey, Brad Park, some guy named Wayne Gretzky. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. And move it a little off. We'll go ahead and put that one in the sleeve right away. Pack to sleeve, folks. Pack to sleeve. Boy, I've only done half a box. This is unbelievable. 3 Gretzkys. I got 3 Gretzkys. 3 Gretzkys, 2 Yzermans. Wow. All right. One more for the first half. Then we'll take a break. Ooh, Dan Dow's the Gum Card Sacrificial Lamb. Mike Bossy All-Star. Rod Langway. Doug Jarvis, Bob Crawford, Michel Goulet, Dan Bouchard, Sylvain Turgeon. Forgot about him. That's a rookie card too, I think. I don't know if there's much demand for that, but Steve Larmer, Paul Coffey's base card. Nice. Ron Sutter, Marcel Dion again. Boy, I don't know. All of the Marcel Dion cards seem to not be in great shape. Daryl Sutter, Rob Ramage. Wow. 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 Okay. So let's have a quick look here. Let's see what we got. Let's start with Pat Verbeek. So we got 2 Pat Verbeeks here. Oh, let's get these cards over here. 2 Pat Verbeek rookie cards. Both very, very nice. Okay, that's good. How about some All-Star cards? We've got Paul Coffey's All-Star there. I didn't even sleeve all of these ones yet. I think there was a few in here. Yeah, Paul Coffey, Messier, Coffey. Boy. Another Coffey. Curry All-Star. Go with the Oilers first, hey? Okay. What else we got here? So 1 Messier, 4 Paul Coffey All-Stars, 1 Curry All-Star. Then I got 2 Gretzky All-Stars, at least 2. Did I get 3? I did. 3 Gretzky All-Stars. We got a couple of, let's put these here. Curry and coffee base cards. So Curry, Curry, Curry. Is that it for Edmonton, guys? Yeah, I think so. Oh, and another Curry here. 4 Curries. We got 2 Tom Barasso rookie cards, right? 2 Tom Barassos. We got a Guy Lafleur. Is that in frame if I put that there? I think so. Guy Lafleur. We got a Ray Bork. Then we got a bunch of Islanders. We got Mike Bossy's All-Star card, 2 of those. We got 3 of his base card, 1, 2, 3. We got a Brian Trottier base. I got a couple of these Marcel Dionne. They're all in, I don't know if you can see it, they're all kind of white speckled there, so I don't know what's going on with that. And then the best ones, oh my goodness, guys. Gretzky. 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 Beautiful. Beautiful cards. And of course, 2 very nice Steve Yzerman rookies. Oh my goodness. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Oh, I can't wait to get those graded. Well, folks, that was an amazing first half. That was unbelievable. Thanks for coming along. That was just such a good time. So I'm going to take a break. I'll be back in a little bit with, we'll take another video here. The second half, stay with me. We'll send these off for grading. Am I going to get a PSA 10 Steve Yzerman? I don't know. I don't know. But here's to hoping. All right. Well, thanks for coming along, folks. Stay with me.